Hello, good morning. Welcome to McBoss Capital live stream here. My name is Michael Chu. Today is Monday, August 24th, 2026 at 9:22 a.m. Mountain Time, which is past 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We are seeing Nasdaq down 0.73%, Dow is up slightly 0.18, so there's a little bit of divergence there, and the S&P also down 0.3%. Nasdaq volume, NYSE volume is a little bit lower. We did see a couple of big distribution days last week, which we talked about in the main market video over the weekend. We need to be more cautious because when distribution days start to pile out, usually not a good sign. So that's one thing. Let's go to the index here. Look, we're seeing Nasdaq. We also talk about how the 10-day has been resistance now, and we continue to see lower lows. That's the biggest problem, which really forms a downtrend line going down, with the 10-day being the main trend line that it follows. So that's the problem right now. So again, we are at the 50 days, so everyone's like, hey, are we gonna bounce off here? Because if we don't, we're gonna break that and we're gonna go down a lot further, right? There's a high chance of that. So something to pay attention to. And the intraday bounce has been quite weak here today. Let me see. We'll go to the Nasdaq 100 ETF here. So we came down and the bounce again, very weak so far. Um, but at least it's still moving up, like it's not coming down to the nose. So, but who knows, right? We're still early in the day, so anything could happen. Okay, let's go to S&P now. So S&P is, slightly better. It's not at the 50 days, at the 21 day. But again, this is also potentially trying to break the low here. But it hasn't done that yet. 7639 is the low on last Thursday. It is 7646. So it hasn't done that yet, but still, it still doesn't look very good right now. Next, we're going to go to Dow Jones here. The Dow Jones bounced back on Friday, and today the good news is it's in the green zone. It didn't give back much at all. So that is good sign. And because this one has been sliding the most here for many days, so the fact that it's holding on right now is a good sign. So okay, let me go to Russell now. Here's Russell also coming down 0.5% right now. So it hasn't made new low, so that's the good thing. So we'll see. Like, the current situation is that all the index except Nasdaq is holding their lows from Thursday. But again, we are so close to it, it doesn't take much to break it, right? If we get some news tomorrow opening, we could gap down further, or we could get some news intraday, it could go down further. So anything could happen right now. The trend is still mostly in the downtrend. So that is the biggest problem right now, at least on the index, right? On the stocks, on the move, I don't see any tech stocks in here. Generally, not much at all. Mostly, we see some financial XYZ here. We see some gold, right? We see some oil tankers here. We see retail discount, Five Below, and some food manufacturing type of stocks. We see some financial investment, SCIC here, steel, STLD. There's the steel related stocks that are moving based on the news between US and Canada in terms of their trade tariffs and stuff. And then we have Eton still leading pretty strong here in the biotech. What else do I see here? We have KSPI also in the financial area. Again, lots of gold, WPM. We see NUE and other steel. Yeah, so in general, the market, you know, one thing we talked about over the weekend is um, I think it's the IBD 50 ETF, FFTY is the symbol on there, Cap Force. It hasn't done well at all. Like, look at this. So the momentum, the strongest 50 momentum stock hasn't done well. Partly mainly because, The chips are down a lot, and then any sort of rotation just didn't seem to work well. So that is the biggest problem right now. So the growth stocks momentum is just very weak, right? Anyhow, thank you all for watching. Have a good day, and yeah, this is the last week of August, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, have a good day.